Hey, it's Kent. Thanks for checking out my secret ad breakdown. In this little video, I'm going to show you this winning ad copy for Cryo Slimming, which is a cold therapy for weight loss. And I'm also going to talk about why it's important to understand your customer avatar. And I'm going to give you a few copywriting secrets that will help you understand why this ad actually worked so well on cold traffic on Facebook. Okay, cool. So the first thing we need to understand is that having a clear picture of your customer avatar is crucial to creating a marketing message that's going to bring in new leads to your world that you can eventually convert into customers or clients. Okay. And the better you know your customer, the more likely your advertising is going to work. The truth is, you could have outstanding A-list copy from one of the best copywriters in the world, but if you don't understand your market and you don't understand your customer, then it will do poorly. Whereas you could have terrible copy or average copy and have a very clear picture of who your customer is, and you'll outperform the A-list copy because you understand the pains and the problems that your customer has, right? So let me break down why this is important and like in relations to this ad. So our ideal customer for this ad was women who are between the ages of 25 to 45, who are struggling to lose weight in problem spots, problem areas like their arms or their thighs or their tummies. These can also be moms who have what they call a mommy pooch after having a kid, right? These are all places that are very hard to lose fat, right? And they're all types of fat that are very hard to lose. Demographically, we're looking at women, right? Okay, so the age range is 25 to 45, right? Psychographically, right? And this is the mental picture and, the emotional reasons why these people are buying, right? So they want to fit into their old jeans again, right? They want to look good in the mirror. They want to feel sexy, right? They want to wear the cute dress. They want to be attractive to their husbands, okay? These are all the mental, emotional motivations, and having a clear picture of these is crucial to creating copy that converts, because people buy emotionally, right? We don't buy with logical reasons, right? Like men, we are like very logical creatures. Like we make our decisions based on logic, but the truth is that we are all, men and women, emotion-based buyers. And it's been proven over and over and over. I could cite a million studies, but we don't have time to go into that. So having that psychographic picture of, why people want what they want, and, the motivations behind it, is crucial to creating a marketing message that's going to get read and consumed, right? So let's look at this in terms of this ad. So the first thing we can see here is that in the beginning line is that we're starting with calling out the problem, right? So we say, frustrated with belly fat that won't budge, okay? And this is the problem, right? It's specific to belly fat. That's what we're going for here, women who are struggling with belly fat. So we call out the problem, right? Are you frustrated with belly fat that won't budge? Are you tired of working out 3 times a week, starving from calorie deficits, and feeling let down by miracle diets, right? So these are past solutions that didn't work for them, right? This is what we call agitating the problem, okay? Now, the next step here is to give a logical reason to buy. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kent, you just told me that we buy on emotion, right? People are emotion-based buyers. Yes, that's true, but we also know that people need logical, rational reasons to justify a purchase, right? So this could be anything from a car, anything high end that, you would think, oh, I'm buying it for a practical reason. For instance, if you are in business and you say, well, I need a new Range Rover because I have to project, the appearance of being wealthy, right? And I work with high status clients and these are the kind of cars they drive, right? That's a very logical reason for buying. But also you buy a Range Rover because it looks cool and people look at you while you drive it and you feel cool while you're driving it, right? Okay, that's the emotional reason, right? It satisfies something. It taps into your pride. It taps into your ego. Okay, so those are 2 different reasons why we buy, but they're both there. And so we need that logical reason to get the people to justify the emotional purchase. So in this case, what we do is we use a little bit of scientific data. We say, here's the thing. It's almost impossible to target specific areas of fat with diet and exercise because genetically, each body is programmed to store fat in different places. That's why some people seem to lose weight everywhere except for the belly, okay? So now what we've given is a scientific, data-backed fact that people can use to tell themselves, hey, this is why I'm not losing weight. It's because my body is designed to hold this fat on, right? It is genetically programmed to do that. So now when a woman is, thinking to herself, okay, do I really want to drop $1,500 on this? Can I really tell myself that that's okay? Yes, you can, because it says, I can't do this without cryoslimming. I can't lose this weight because it's built into my body, right? Or if her husband's paying for it and she has to go to him, and this is a very common thing, right? Couples make big purchase decisions together, right? There's always two people involved in a purchase, right? So if she's saying, hey, honey, I want cryoslimming, it costs $1,500, but I can't lose this weight. You've seen me dieting. You've seen all the work I've done, and I can't lose it. And it's because my body is programmed to store this fat here, okay? So now you're giving them that logical excuse to buy, right? And it enables the purchase, okay? So with that out of the way, let's look at the next line. We introduced the solution. So cryoslimming targets stubborn pockets of fat diet and exercise can't touch, okay? Then we go into the benefits. Our relaxing cold therapy that's clinically shown to help slim down mommy pooch for a thinner look, tighten up tummy skin for a firmer stomach, and improve the appearance of cellulite for body confidence. Okay, so in these bullet points, we are getting rid of the pain, right? And we're giving them a benefit, okay? And this is the thing about copywriting that I think a lot of people they don't understand is that good copy never reveals itself, okay? So there's a lot going on underneath the surface of what seems like very simple writing, but psychologically, we are hitting a ton of points, right? We're doing multiple things at one time. I mean, it's really a balancing act of psychology, persuasion, and language, right? The next line, for instance, right? Some people can lose up to half an inch of stomach fat after the first treatment. This is a fact. This is proof, okay? This is our way of saying, hey, we're not just BSing you here, right? This is a real statement that you might actually lose half an inch of stomach fat after a treatment, right? So again, this is like stuff that's going on underneath the surface that you might not catch right off the bat. And then basically, we are saying we're removing objections here, right? So not bad for a 40-minute session, okay? They don't want to be in invasive surgery. That's one thing that this avatar does not want. So you say a 40-minute session, it's pain-free, it's relaxing cold therapy, right? So all these little phrases that, they don't, you almost gloss over them, but they're getting in there, right? Discover cryoslimming today, and that's our call to action, right? So to get something like this, you really have to understand your customer. That's why when I talk about, defining your ideal customer avatar, and, building that, out over time, it is very crucial to, not just creating a marketing message, but ultimately running a business that wins over competitors, right? Because you have a better understanding of your customer. If you can do that, you are miles ahead of the game, because the people who are not focusing on this stuff, right, they're losing. They're losing out. They might not necessarily be losing, but they are missing opportunities. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope you can use it to further your goals as a business owner or entrepreneur. So, all right, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch up sometime later.